What's going on, folks? Have you ever had a problem with your furnace to where when you turn on your thermostat, nothing happens? Whether you was trying to turn on your furnace or trying to turn on your AC. The problem could be there's a bad connection in between your thermostat and your actual control board that's actually on your furnace that's in your basement or wherever that your actual furnace basically blowers at. As you can see, there's wires that basically run from the back of your thermostat that you have on your wall and runs all the way to your furnace control board. This is actually a control board right here, which is on your actual furnace itself that's in your basement. And sometimes what happens is these wires like this, there's basically screws that pretty much screw that hold down the wires that's coming from, say, your control board, from your thermostat, actually going to your control board. And sometimes over time, say when your furnace is coming on and coming off and your blower and stuff is actually blowing, it can wiggle some of these screws right here loose. And so what happened is, like this one's tight, but I'm gonna show you. What happened is, if one of these screws get loose, then the wire itself may pop out, or the wire could still be actually underneath the screw, but it's not making a good connection to where it's not receiving a signal from the thermostat itself. So what you may need to do is actually go to your furnace, make sure you turn off the power to it first before you deal with the wires and stuff that go to it. Look for, normally it's the same thing, you'll see like a line of screws like this that has wires going into it. Find this on your furnace, on the control board, and kind of wiggle around the wires to test and make sure each one of them is tight. And once you do that, I would say turn the furnace, turn the power back on to it, then go ahead and try to turn your furnace on again and see if this time you receive a signal that will basically turn on your heat or turn on your AC. And then also what you could check is at the back of on the back of your actual thermostat itself, there's also wires that's coming from out of your wall that's going down to the control board. And a lot of times what you have to do to check this, you'll need to remove, like on this one, this is actually, I have to remove the face off of it. And once I remove the face, like where you would see, your fan, your heat and air, whichever one you need, there would be a screw. Like in this one, it's right here. I'm going to zoom up on it some. You'll see that I have a hole right here. And inside of this hole is a screw. And once I unloosen that screw right there, what it'll allow me to do is actually get access to behind the plate. And once I take off this front piece, what you will see now is this. And as you can see, the wires are coming from out of this hole right here and going into right here where your wire, and you see right here this white wire that's loose. That wire could have popped out from the thermostat, which means you're not now you no longer are sending a signal down to your control board of what to do. This is basically what tells the control board to turn on your heat or turn on your air. So what you would need to do is take this wire and you'll find the hole. A lot of times it's labeled. You'll see like little labels on it. It says like RC, that's red. You'll see W, white, and you'll see different yellow, whatever. But if this white wire was loose, what you need to do is there's little screws that's right here in this little holes that you unscrew. And once you unscrew that, you would take your wire and stick it back down inside of that hole and tighten it back up. A lot of times that's why you will see when people are saying their furnace or AC's not coming on or doing nothing, what you'll see people is kind of wiggle on the actual thermostat itself. And what they're doing is they're trying to see if there's a bad connection in between these wires right here that are running into the back of the thermostat and going all the way over, going all the way down to the control board. So once again, this is something that you should do if you ever turn on your AC or turn on your heat and you absolutely hear nothing. Like the blower doesn't come on, the AC doesn't come on, although on the thermostat it's saying like heat or it's saying cool. It could be that you're having a problem with the connection that's in between the thermostat, which is what's on your wall in your house that you use to change from AC to heat, from on and from auto, and the wires that's running from that going down to your actual control board, which is on your furnace itself. Now, there could be a bad connection on your control board, so I would check these wires, as well as a bad connection that could be coming from your actual thermostat itself. So once again, folks, this is what could be the problem if you're getting nothing at all when you turn on your thermostat to either call for heat or to call for AC. All right, thanks. Please subscribe and check out our other great videos on Flashback 502, and please share. Thanks.